My name is Robert Walker, member of RFK Promotions, Rhonda Flowers and KoKo. I'm the KoKo, which most people don't know about, behind the scenes. I'm a promoter first that happens to DJ. And that's the reason why, because if DJs come late or don't show up, the show must go on, Been doing this for over 25 years. Just like everybody in Chicago, there was only two genres of music. It was either hip hop or house music. I got into house music because I had my own club, a little speakeasy joint. Rhonda's been a promoter for over 30 years. Haven't had a chance to come to my venue to throw us a little after party for something that she was already doing. Technically, that was my gateway to house music, Loved it. House music is a family. It's a community. It's love, So that's how I got started with house music. Back then, house music was different. And I say that because it was new. It was a new sound. I'm a little younger. I know a lot of people fake and say that they was there for the Ron Hardy and the Frankie Knuckles. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't there for that genre. I tried, but I had strict mother, so you can't be 13 trying to sneak out, So I didn't make that era. I did make the era of Sawyers and Coconuts with Lil Lewis and everything, and AKAs and all of those. So that's the genre that I came into, and loved it. Like I said, it was a different sound. Me generally coming from a hip hop. I'm a 90s hip hop fanatic, but house music was a new sound coming. WBMX, that was a new sound. So I loved it, gravitated to it. I'm honored and to be a part of the culture now, as a promoter of it. It was a little different because coming from a hip hop era or whatever, I kind of scared everybody as a promoter because generally, people don't make announcements, while people are DJing. And I started making announcements and everybody like, man, who's this young cat making announcements, whatever. Slowly but surely it did catch on. So, we're making announcements now. I love music. And I used to play all of the classics for my mother and my father, because back then in the day, the party was in the basement. And I listened to all of the records. I knew the records better than my parents. I would fall asleep on the rug, with the headphones on, and I knew the music. And believe it or not, I've been an opening DJ since I was 8, because I would always DJ my parents' stuff until my Uncle Barry come with the bag over his head. When he comes into the building, it's time for me to go to bed. So good music is good music, and back then it was, the Diana Ross, the Fingers, it was, and it was new, and it's exciting. It was different. Most of that I've been listening to, but it wasn't played on the radio. And slowly but surely, WBMX, they start playing the great music on the radio, and just like house music, it's a drug. You're captivated by it, and I don't know anybody. I mean, even coming from a hip hop background, good music, and they always had an upbeat tempo, and you're a fool if you try to not dance to it because you have to dance, So that's my story and how I love it and how I became about it. Chicago Beatdown for me is the best music on earth. And the reason I say that, we can debate, we can argue about it all day long. House music started here, you know. And don't get me wrong, you know, you can't put house music in a box. You know, there's a lot of great music, and different cities, different states have different flavor and different tone. Chicago Beatdown, for me, what I consider is the Mecca. It's the original. That's where it all started, you know, and I love it. And the world loves it, you know, and if it's here in the States, it's here in New York, it's overseas, the music is the same. Got a different twist on it because we all got different twists. And I embrace different twists, you know, and I don't know why some of us, we get stuck on one thing or whatever. Music is universal. If you get stuck, you're gonna get left. So that's what Chicago Beatdown means to me. Coming to Amsterdam, the Chicago Beatdown. A party you should not miss. Come check us out. I'm sure you will love it.